Okay, once again we're going to use gravity to our advantage. Some of you that have seen the previous episodes know that this is a kind of a split level house. It's built on a slope, so there's probably the front parking area, the upper living area, the bottom entertainment area, and of course the pool and such area out there. So those of you that haven't had the opportunity to see this house, there's our aquarium. There's the ceiling above the aquarium, and that ceiling actually is the upper living area. And what we're going to do is we're going to move the van and come through the front door. And we'll pull the van right out here.
So we've previously loaded our 100-gallon container in the van, filled it up, and brought here 100 gallons of real ocean water. We're going to use this, we're going to pump this back into the tank, and we'll use a sump pump to do so. Now, technically, the aquarium actually is at a slightly lower level, but as you can see, it's a horizontal run all the way to the aquarium. And as we look over the edge, which kind of makes you feel a little weird, you can clearly see that the aquarium actually is below the water level of the container in the van. We'll reach up, grab that garden hose that's bringing water or will bring water from the 100 gallons that's out in the van. We'll secure the hose to the top of the tank, and then we'll go back up, plug in that sump pump, and start pumping water back into the tank. And here's where we'll plug in that water pump so we can start pumping water back to the tank. So it doesn't take long for the pump to send the water back into the tank, and the tank's almost full. I wanted to show you how the water and the surface of the tank skims itself into the internal overflow. If you look closely, you'll see that water level just rise up to the point where it begins to spill through the teeth or the slots in that internal overflow.
So now that that internal overflow is beginning to fill up, we need to be ready, because as soon as that water starts coming from the overflow into the wet-dry trickle filter, we're going to have to run to shut it off so we don't overflow the filter. So let's keep an eye out here. Okay, there she goes. There's the plug for the Iwaki pump, which is the one filter circulation. Let's go ahead and plug it in. She's beginning to run. And water level is just about perfect. As you can see, the water's trickling through the filter. And the water level has settled down. Yes.
And that takes care of a 100-gallon water change. And now it's time to clean up after ourselves. We'll start by removing the sump pump from the container in the van and reeling in the hose. But first, I need to move the van out of the way so the homeowner can get out. So join us for part 4 as I show you how I try to clean the sculpture on the inside of the aquarium, as well as feeding the fish. It's a real frenzy.